The love that doesn't lead to reconciliation is just
Yep.
noise. It's
Yep.
noise. It's powerless. It doesn't empower people. It does nothing. And so it
It's
doesn't produce
awesome.
anything. In verse 8, it says, and above all things, have fervent love for one another, for love will cover a multitude of sins. So that fervent, though, I wanna talk about that for a minute. So there's a fervency in serving, a fervency in prayer, and a fervency in love. And what fervent really means is kind of like the zelo, the word in the Greek with for boil or to desire. It means to also just burn, to almost like in this place of just, oh, I just want to love you so much.
Yeah.
And I love how he's talking about one another to love each other that kind of way. And I
Yeah.
think if there's a more of a fervency behind our love, because if you have a passive love, it's only going to put a temporary type forgiveness or
Yep.
reconciliation on love.
Conditional even, which is just transactional and natural. It's
But a fervent
yeah.
love is a love that keeps pressing in, keeps going
Yeah.
forth, keeps being outstretched, where it just blankets itself on that person. But also, that fervency causes you to go force yourself. It takes self discipline by the fruit of the Spirit is
Yeah.
that self discipline to go, I'm going to pursue love after this person.
Yep.
I may not like them in this moment, or they always are rude to me. They always
Yep.
lash out to me. They treat me wrong. But look at how David did this. And I think Andrew had talked about it at the thing, but it's just a revelation I have too. But even when David was in the cave, and this is in Second Kings, David's in the cave and Saul goes in there to relieve himself. And I've said this real deeply, but David didn't even let the men that was his company convince him to do wrong towards God's anointed. He
Yeah.
saw that what Saul had, even dude, this is after Saul have this tormenting thing going on, throwing
Yeah.
spears at him. Saul gave away his wife on his wedding day. He took away his ministry in a sense. Everything David, this is why I believe it took so long for David to perceive he was king, but he still so leaned into God. It said David would always go and seek the Lord.
Yep.
And so he was so in love with the God that he was fervently recognizing God's love for him. So he was able to
Yep.
fervently give that love to others.